Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector. And I just this week spent almost $10,000 in original art. So hi, I'm Chris, and I am an artaholic. I think that's the first step, right? You're supposed to admit that you have a problem. Well, clearly I do, but it is a passion problem. It is a passion project for sure. And if you are new to the channel or you've been along for the ride for a while, you guys know that I collect 3D art in terms of statues, but also within the last year, I've been highly hardcore collecting into original art, and specifically this David Finch wall back here behind me. Again, it has become such a passion project that I never set out to do, but it has become my favorite thing in the collection. And obviously all of this original art, it's just incredible. It's also expensive, and you can get really good prices depending on which artist you're working with, but the more well-known artists, they are a higher price point. Like Jim Lee, I think, is one of the highest prices out there, and many people, Jim Lee is the GOAT. And for a long time, Jim Lee was the GOAT for me, but David has taken that spot for me for a lot of different reasons. But he is my GOAT at this point. I love, I just love so many different artists, Bermejo and Sean Murphy and just Jason Fabok, so many amazing artists. And I've been able to collect some of those pieces over the last 6, 7, 8 months. But the Finch wall has been my priority, okay? And so that brings us to the story of spending almost $10,000 in 1 week, which again is insane to me. But here is the story. So if you are wanting to commission from an artist, let's say, you need to reach out to somebody that represents them, usually. So David Finch's handler is a guy named Jason, and Jason is absolutely fantastic. He's been able to help me out tremendously. Had a chance to meet him in person a number of times as well. And I was able to arrange a piece ahead of time. Now, if you have intentions of doing a piece, and maybe you have more than one piece, like myself, I have like 20 pieces that I wanted to do, I let Jason know ahead of time this was my plan. This is what I want. Get to them when we can get to them, right? And I've been really lucky to be able to have 1 or 2 per show whenever David attends. Now, David usually only works at the convention. Most artists these days, they sketch at the show or in their hotel room. They don't do it ahead of time. Some do, but David doesn't. He does it at the show live. And so the priority is always the people at the convention, okay? Again, sometimes they'll take a few ahead of time. This depends on what they feel like the show might be busy. Like if it's busy, like San Diego Comic-Con, that's one that's really, really busy usually. So, they don't usually take any ahead of time. So in this particular show, this was Rose City Comic-Con, I did a pre-commission, and it was Ra's al Ghul. And again, I've got my box right here. This is my big FedEx box that just arrived, and then I've got the actual art here. And so I'm going to take it out and show you guys. But basically, I did a pre-commission of Ra's al Ghul. And so these commissions, they run right now. When I first started, they were like $700. Now they are, just for the headshots, they are $800. The full size commission, when I first started, it was $1,200. Now it's $3,000. So again, the prices go up. Is there as much demand at that price point? I don't know. But this particular show, and I'll get to it in just a second, but I did get the Ra's al Ghul in. So I do want to show you the Ra's al Ghul, and it is right here. So I asked for a angry, demented Ra's al Ghul, and I think he absolutely delivered. So if you want to check it out and see the close-ups of it there, hopefully it's coming in good and focused, but absolutely insane. The line work, again, David is so well known for that. It just looks outstanding, right? So there is my Ra's al Ghul. Now, before the show, I had already paid for this one. And before the show, Jason said, hey, is there any other ones you want if there's time available? And so I gave him my list. Again, giving that list ahead of time has been really helpful. That way he knows what my intentions are, right? He knows that I'm interested in other pieces. Again, no matter how long it takes. And again, usually I expect maybe 1, maybe 2 a show. There was one time he did 3. Again, that was just a slower show. So I know kind of budget-wise how much I'm going to be able to spend, or how much I'm going to be spending. Because again, $800 a pop, it adds up, that's a pretty large amount spread out over time. So Rose City comes along, and again, he asked me ahead of time, Chris, do you want more if we have time? And so clearly it was a slower show. There was not as many people buying original art. Now there might be doing some of the lower price things, like he does remarks for $150, larger remarks for $350, and then it jumps up to $800. So again, big price point difference there. But again, Jason already had my list. He knew exactly what I was wanting. Guys, David did my entire list. David did my entire list this past week. Hence the nearly $10,000 in art. Okay. So I just showed you Ra's al Ghul. I've got 8 more. 8 more. Okay. So I'm going to show you the 8. I'm going to show you the ones that are going to be going on my wall. I've teased a few of these in Facebook and on Instagram. If you follow me there, if you haven't, please do so. But I'm going to show you some of my other ones. Okay. This is the last one he did on the weekend. Jason actually messaged me and said they've done them all except for Catwoman. Yeah, he did Catwoman too. So here's my Catwoman. It's very good. I'd actually asked for the modern look with goggles. And sometimes those things get relayed, sometimes they don't. It just depends. Sometimes I feel like at that price point, hopefully you get what you want. But I'm still very happy with this. I love his Catwoman. Again, for whatever reason, like I feel like David's females, like they don't always have quite as much shading as some of the monsters and villains. But this one I feel like does. There's a lot of black, a lot of good line work there. So I'm happy with it. Yes, I would have liked it either way. But yeah, I think she turned out great. So anyway, my Catwoman right there, right? Okay, this is one I know a lot of you are going to want to see because a lot of you were very excited that I was going to be getting this character. And that is the character of Hush. That's right, Hush, one of my all-time favorite stories, and I had to have a Finch Hush, so here he is right here. This is my David Finch Hush. Again, some nice line work there. Definitely a Finch take on the character. It's not Jim Lee, but you definitely get the feeling of that villain, which looks great with the bandages, and there's only so much you could probably do with bandages, but again, David's line work is always just so incredible. So again, there is my Batman Hush right there, going to go up on the wall of villains. So that is number 3 right there, okay? So this next one you guys are going to freak out over. The line work on this one is just incredible. And it's the Batman Who Laughs, okay? So here it is, the Batman Who Laughs right here. Look at that. It is absolutely insane. Again, the amount of line work on this. Hopefully the camera's picking up all of it, but it is so crazy. I mean, look at that. It is so freaking well done. Gosh, I just love it. I love this one so much. Couldn't have asked for anything better than that. So again, Batman Who Laughs right there. The next one on the list is Solomon Grundy. And definitely, a character that looks just like Hulk. I think Hulk was taken off of Solomon Grundy. But there he is right there. Again, really nice line work, some nice shadow work as well. Definitely get the feeling of the character. I love it. Again, just look at the line work. It's just stupendous. Okay, so on to the next. This one is a lot of fun, and I bet he doesn't do this as commissions very often, but this is Professor Pig. Incredibly creepy serial killer. Look at that. Look how awesome that is. I showed this to my son Ledger. This is one of his favorites. Just absolutely creepy, crazy. The only thing I would have maybe liked if he had added a blade here, and I might at some point, if I see David in person, I might ask him if he would draw like a little blade right there, just because I think it would look cool. But isn't that awesome? So creepy. Professor Pig right there. All right, this next one, absolutely incredible. Man-Bat. Isn't that crazy? So I already have the Man-Bat that he drew, the full-size Man-Bat that he drew. I got that at MegaCon last year. He drew that for Neil Adams when Neil Adams passed away on his Monday Night Draw. And if you haven't checked out David's channel, please make sure you do so. But this is the Man-Bat. And again, I can't wait to get these all framed, and I'll show you what they all look like on the wall when I get that done. I have all the frames bought already. But yeah, there's Man-Bat right there. All right, down to my final 2. Who do you want to see first? All right, let's do this one. It's one of my favorites he's ever done right here. Mad Hatter. Look how crazy that is. Absolutely insane. Look at the line work. Look at that. It's so good. It's so freaking awesome. One of my favorites for sure. It's so creepy. It borderlines on horror. This is crazy. Okay, and this last one here, again, a character I've wanted for a long time. Definitely some throwbacks to the Sanity piece. The Riddler. Look at that. Love the face. I asked him for the bowler hat and cane, and he delivered. I definitely wanted that look. I mean, just look at these guys. Look at that. It's just insane when you look at these. Let's see who else. Let's show you again. There. Got Grundy. Oh, that made me laugh. Oh, they're all gonna look so good together. Yeah, look at this. Just crazy, right? So, yes, I have spent a tremendous amount of money. And do I have any more left? And yes, I am currently talking to David about a Talon. And I have a specific thing that I'm doing with that. I'm also, if I do go to New York Comic Con, I am considering going and getting one of the $3,000 full-size pieces. And I'll talk more about that if I do decide so. But it would be really cool to be able to pick that particular piece up in person. At that point, then, I would most likely be finished. I would be finished with my David Finch collection, but I'm never going to say never. But I'm pretty much out of space. There's only so many characters. There's Mask of the Phantasm and the White Rabbit and Victor Zsasz and Calendar Man and Carmine Falcone. Those are ones that I would like to get, but I just don't necessarily have to have those. So I think I would be fine getting Talon as my last one to balance out all the villains. But again, I can't wait to show you guys this all together because again, this collection right here, it's truly becoming just, again, the ultimate passion project for me. And to be able to have this work displayed on my wall, yes, it is a tremendous amount of money, but I'm having a really great time. I'm having such a great time. And it's something that I look at every day of my life and just think, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. So I am very happy. I can't thank David enough for doing all of them. Again, that was a big financial hit all at once that I wasn't necessarily planning for, although I had the money saved. I can't believe he did all of those in one weekend. He did 9 in a weekend for me and all the other pieces that he did for everybody else, because I saw that he did a whole bunch of other pieces as well. So clearly it was a slower show, which definitely helped me out to be able to get some more of these pieces. And again, I want to thank Jason at Essential Sequential. Highly recommend them. He represents a ton of artists that are all phenomenal. I still cannot believe that I have these. I feel like I'm the luckiest person in the world. I don't know if I have at this point one of the largest David Finch original collections in the world. I don't know. I'm sure there's other people that have way more than me, but I have a lot of pieces now. I have a lot of pieces. And again, when I have it all up on the wall, I'll show you guys, okay? So let me know your thoughts. Which ones do you like the best out of the ones I just showed you? Please let me know in the comments down below. Again, I'm in shock. I am so happy. Happy. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And let me know again which ones you like the best. I'll see you soon in the Batcave. Oh, if there's any other ones I haven't done yet that you think I should do, maybe Condiment Man, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.